The biggest story in Ottawa right now is also making headlines in major newspapers across India. It all goes to show that the move by Canada to expel Indian diplomats is still creating shockwaves on two different continents.
We will never tolerate the involvement of a foreign government threatening and killing Canadian citizens on Canadian soil, a deeply unacceptable violation of Canada's sovereignty and of international law.
And those are some serious accusations, and the fallout is just beginning. Let's bring in our political correspondent, Glen McGregor from Ottawa now. And Glen, what are you hearing today?
Yeah, this story, of course, Cynthia, is making international news in part because other countries, including the U.S. and the UK, have had to deal with very similar issues of alleged interference by India. But really, the strongest reaction today has been directly from New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is accusing Canada of making up what he calls preposterous allegations, linking his government to as many as 3 homicides here in Canada. He denies that Indian officials are complicit in any violence or intimidation of Sikh Canadians. And Modi also suggested that Trudeau has raised this issue now to distract from his own political problems, his unpopularity in the polls, and now a potential revolt brewing among his Liberal MPs. But today, NDP leader Jagmeet Singh came out and said he's been hearing some of the same concerns about intimidation of the Sikh community. Here's what he had to say.
The fact that a portion of those shootings can be attributed to the fact that a foreign government engaged criminal elements in our country to shoot up Canadian homes, to shoot up Canadian businesses. Like, this puts everyone at risk. This doesn't just put those people targeted. You've got guns, you got bullets flying. That's going to put everyone that lives nearby at risk. And so this is very, very serious.
So, Glenn, it's not just diplomatic relations between Canada and India that are at risk, but also trade. Where does it all go from here?
Yeah, Canada has a deep commercial relationship with India, about $8 billion in trade annually. They're our 10th largest trading partner. And today, the international trade minister came out and tried to temper concerns about the potential economic impacts of this dispute. But Canada is still hoping that international pressure on Modi will convince him to launch his own investigation. And Trudeau and Modi discussed these RCMP findings last week when they were both at a summit in Laos in Asia. But by all accounts, Modi kind of brushed off Trudeau's calls for any kind of further probe. And Trudeau will have a chance to give more information about this tomorrow when he testifies at that ongoing public inquiry into foreign interference. Of course, it's mostly focused on China, but Indian interference will also come up. And then next month, Trudeau and Modi are both slated to attend the G20 summit in Brazil. So we're going to see if the two leaders can make any progress, time to repair what is now, Cynthia, a really deeply fractured relationship.
Definitely, and fascinating to watch. Glen McGregor, thank you very much.